Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Have you ever turned on the tap and wondered where your water comes from? It feels like magic, but it's actually science and engineering at work. Civil engineers are the brilliant minds behind this everyday miracle. They are the guardians of our water, making sure that clean, safe water flows to our homes, schools and hospitals. From the bustling streets of our biggest cities to the quiet fields of our rural communities, these engineers design and build the systems that collect, treat and deliver this precious resource. They are the architects of our water security, working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our world hydrated and healthy. Without their expertise, our daily lives would look very, very different. Think about a huge city like New York or Tokyo. Millions of people need water every single day for drinking, cooking and cleaning. Civil engineers design the massive networks of pipes, pumps and treatment plants that make this possible. They plan and construct colossal dams and reservoirs that store water, sometimes bringing it from hundreds of miles away. It's a gigantic puzzle and they are the master solvers. In smaller towns and rural areas, their job is just as critical. They might design systems to draw clean water from underground wells or protect local rivers from pollution, ensuring that even communities far from big water sources have what they need to thrive. The work of a civil engineer in water management is all about connection. They connect communities to a reliable source of life. This involves more than just building things. It requires deep understanding and careful planning. They study the land, predict how much water a community will need, and design systems that are not only effective but also built to last for generations. They're always thinking about the future, anticipating challenges and creating solutions before problems arise. They are the silent heroes who ensure that when you need water, it's always there, safe and ready for you to use. It's a huge responsibility and one they take very seriously. So the next time you fill a glass of water, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it has taken. That journey was planned, designed and managed by a civil engineer. They are the essential link between nature's water cycle and our society's needs. They protect our public health by ensuring our water is free from harmful contaminants and build the infrastructure that supports our economies. From the largest dam to the smallest pipe under your street, their work is everywhere, quietly supporting our way of life and safeguarding our planet's most vital resource for everyone. Their role is fundamental to the health and prosperity of every community on Earth. Our world is facing some big water challenges and civil engineers are on the front lines, ready to tackle them. One of the biggest pressures is our growing population. More and more people are moving into cities, which puts a huge strain on existing water supplies. Imagine a city built for 1 million people suddenly needing to provide water for 2 million. This rapid urbanization means we need more water than ever before, but the amount of available fresh water on our planet isn't increasing. Civil engineers must figure out how to do more with less, stretching our water resources to meet the demands of these expanding urban centers. Another major challenge is climate change. Our weather patterns are becoming more extreme and unpredictable. Some places are experiencing longer, more severe droughts, leaving rivers and reservoirs dangerously low. Other regions are facing intense floods that can overwhelm our water systems and contaminate our supplies. These changes make it harder for engineers to plan for the future. They must design systems that are resilient enough to withstand both a lack of water and a sudden excess of it. This requires innovative thinking and the ability to adapt to a changing environment, ensuring our water infrastructure can handle whatever Mother Nature throws at it. Farming, which is essential for feeding our global population, is also a huge consumer of water. Agriculture accounts for about 70% of all freshwater use worldwide. As the world's population grows, so does the demand for food, which in turn increases the need for water for irrigation. Civil engineers are tasked with finding smarter ways to water our crops. They work to develop more efficient irrigation techniques that deliver water directly to the plant's roots, minimizing waste through evaporation or runoff. Balancing the water needs of our farms with the needs of our cities and the environment is a complex puzzle that requires clever engineering solutions. These challenges, urban growth, climate change, and agricultural demand, are all connected. They create a perfect storm that threatens our water security. Old leaky pipes in aging cities can waste a significant amount of the precious water we do have. Pollution from industries and communities can contaminate our rivers and groundwater, making them unsafe to use without extensive and costly treatment. Civil engineers must look at this entire picture and develop holistic solutions. They are not just solving one problem at a time. They are redesigning our relationship with water to ensure it remains a sustainable resource for future generations. To overcome these immense challenges, civil engineers are developing some amazing and innovative solutions. One of the most exciting fields is water recycling, also known as water reuse. This involves taking wastewater, the water that goes down our drains from showers, sinks and toilets, and treating it to such a high standard that it can be safely used again. This recycled water can be used for things like irrigating parks, golf courses and farms, which frees up our precious freshwater reserves for drinking. In some advanced systems, the water is purified so thoroughly that it can even be returned to our drinking water supply, creating a closed-loop system that is incredibly efficient. Another incredible technology that engineers are perfecting is desalination. This is the process of removing salt from seawater to make it drinkable. Since oceans make up over 97% of the water on Earth, desalination holds enormous potential for coastal cities facing water shortages. It used to be a very expensive and energy-intensive process, but civil engineers are constantly working to make it more efficient and affordable. They are designing new types of membranes and using renewable energy sources, like solar power, to run desalination plants. This innovation is turning the vast ocean into a viable source of fresh water for millions of people around the world. Beyond these high-tech solutions, civil engineers are also champions of smarter water management. This means using data and technology to make our existing water systems work better. They install sensors in water pipes to detect leaks in real time, allowing crews to fix them quickly and prevent massive water loss. They also develop smart grids for water similar to those for electricity, which help manage water distribution more effectively based on demand. This includes promoting water conservation through things like low-flow fixtures and creating public awareness campaigns that encourage everyone to use water more wisely in their daily lives. Ultimately, the goal is to create integrated water management systems. This means looking at the entire water cycle in a region, from rainfall and rivers to groundwater and wastewater, and managing it all as one interconnected system. Civil engineers are designing green infrastructure like rain gardens and permeable pavements that allows rainwater to soak into the ground naturally, recharging groundwater supplies and reducing runoff. By combining high-tech solutions like desalination with nature-based approaches and smart management, engineers are building a diverse and resilient portfolio of strategies to ensure our water future is secure, sustainable, and safe for everyone. If you are passionate about solving big problems and helping people, a career as a civil engineer in water management could be your calling. This field is full of diverse and rewarding opportunities. You could be a design engineer using powerful computer software to plan the next generation of water treatment plants or pipeline networks, or perhaps you prefer to be out in the field as a construction manager overseeing the creation of a new dam or the restoration of a vital wetland. There are also roles in research where you could be developing new technologies to remove emerging contaminants from water or make desalination even more efficient. The demand for innovative and sustainably minded engineers is growing every day. The world needs creative thinkers who can develop solutions that not only meet our water needs but also protect our environment. This means designing projects that work in harmony with nature, not against it. A career in this field could involve restoring natural river flows, implementing green infrastructure in cities, or developing systems that run on renewable energy. It's a chance to be at the forefront of the green revolution, using your skills in science, technology, engineering and math to build a more sustainable planet for all. The impact you can have is truly global. Water scarcity is an issue that affects communities on every continent, from a drought-stricken village in Africa to a sprawling megacity in Asia. As a civil engineer specializing in water, your skills would be in high demand all over the world. You could have the opportunity to travel, work with different cultures, and contribute to international projects that bring clean water to communities in need. It's a career path that offers not just a job, but a mission to ensure that access to clean water, a fundamental human right, becomes a reality for everyone. So I encourage you to explore the world of civil engineering. Think about the incredible impact you could have. Every drop of clean water that flows from a tap, every crop that grows in a field, and every river that runs clean is a testament to the work of an engineer. By choosing this path, you are choosing to be a guardian of our most precious resource. You are choosing to build a healthier, safer, and more water-secure future. The world needs your curiosity, your creativity, and your passion. Step up and be the engineer who helps solve one of humanity's greatest challenges. Follow Ifectony Civil Infrastructure for your engineering smart insights.